Simone Biles has made the news after tweeting yesterday at Riley Gaines. So she is standing up for men in women's sports, which is absolutely disgusting. So if we start here with the original tweet from Riley Gaines, this all started because uh, Riley Gaines has been critical of all the women. We have now seen men win state championship in women's sports in California, Washington, and now Minnesota. What's up, Nevada Maverick? I see you in the chat there. Um, they have all won championship, and this stems from your Minnesota team, Champlin Park. They won the 4A softball state championship with a male pitcher who I believe pitched. I know he pitched 15 straight shutout innings to win the title. I think he pitched 35 innings total on this road to the title. And Riley Gaines has been critical of it as she should be. She's been standing up for women, for no men competing in women's sports. And I mean, just based off of that dominance performance here, 15 shutout innings. It's like, come on, the best of the best in that state. And they, of course, turn their comments off because they don't want to deal with the negativity. Simone Biles comes out and attacks Riley Gaines. You're truly sick. All of this campaigning because you lost a race. Straight up sore loser. You should be uplifting the trans community, perhaps finding a way to make sports inclusive or creating a new avenue where trans feel safe in sports. Maybe a transgender category in all sports, but instead you bully them. One thing for sure is no one in sports is safe with you around. She's getting a lot of heat for this, as she should be. Because this is what's sick. Simone Biles is sick and disgusting. Hey, Simone, maybe you should have had to compete against men. How about that? But you didn't have to. From the girl who quit on her team in the Olympics. And here she was standing up against predators, right? She was standing up against the athletic trainer that was sexually assaulting women, and she stood up for women, and now she's turned her back on them. We got a lot of people calling her out. Clay Travis here says women supporting men winning titles in women's sports have broken brains. Eventually, women's championship won't exist, if at all, if this continues. And you know what's sad? What's sad is, especially we were just talked about the NIL deals. Men are going to start, competing in colleges and taking scholarships and NIL money directly from women, and that's just not right. That is not right. All these people that I just don't understand. This should be a no-brainer. There should be men should not be in women's sports. I know she said, well, maybe we should make a transgender category. Sure, but men should not be competing against women. And I don't understand how all the people that like this guy right here, he just says Republicans are crybabies. You clearly don't have a daughter. Anyone who stands up for this doesn't have a daughter, and they just don't understand of just how unfair. It's basic science. Anatomy 101. Men are bigger, faster, and stronger than women. It's facts. And respect to Sage Steele here. I didn't see her coming out here against Simone Biles, but she did. And she says, easy to say this, Simone, when you only had to compete against fellow women. Every one of your Olympic medals compete against fellow women, as it should. Riley Gaines was not only forced to compete against a man, but forced to share a locker room with a man. That's another part of this thing. That is sick. Shocked and disappointed that you attacked another woman who has done nothing but uplift other women. If you think it makes sense to create a league for trans people, go for it. Use the huge platform of yours. But to attack Riley for what she has done for little girls who want to be the next Simone Biles is sick. Well said, Sage Steele. Well said. Congratulations to Sage for standing up, and she's getting heat from the trans community and the sickos that support men and women's sports. But um, yeah, it's insane that Simone Biles thinks that men should be competing against women. Uh, they should. They shouldn't. And like I said, I'm all for it. You want to go create your own trans section, go for it. But I I don't understand people cheering this on. And I don't understand Simone Biles here after all she's done to throw it away to cheer on a man taking uh all the hard work that women have put in, and they finally get there to their big moment, and they don't even have a chance. They don't even have a chance, and it's sad. It's very sad, and it really bugs me too because it comes from my home state, Washington State, which I one of the reasons I moved out is I've got daughters, and I don't want to see them get anything taken away from them because they got to play, compete against men. So I moved, and a lot of people are doing that, and you got to stand up and push back. But Simone Biles throwing everything that she's done away to support men and women's sports is absolutely disgusting. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Smash the like button. Give me a follow if you believe men should be out of women's sports, which is just basic common sense.